everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Today I want to talk to you about how to tackle your questions, how to decide which question to attempt first in CAT 2024 or CAT 2025, depending on when you're taking the exam. Before we start, there's a small word from our sponsors, Physics Wala. About 2 programs for CAT 2025. The first program is called MBA CORE. MBA CORE is being sold for 19,000, but now there's a discount and it's coming down to 10,000 bucks. And then there's MBA Pro, which is going for 36,500, and now it's been decreased to 18,000. So there's a good solid discount going on. In addition to that, there's a 500 rupee discount if you use my coupon code. What are the features of it? Let me just briefly take you through that. In MBA CORE, you have this Ask a Concept portal where you can ask any kind of questions related to any concepts. You have 20 mock tests, you have weekly tests, you have a percentile predictor, and in addition to that, the MBA Pro program, if you opt for the higher one, you have an access to Physics Wala's khazana. Now this khazana is all about your past lectures from 2024. So if you're attempting the CAT in 2025, you will get access to the best lectures of 2024. And in addition to that, you have other management entrance exam question papers. You have an all access pass where you get which is like a one-stop shop for all kinds of MBA entrance exam paper patterns and questions. So if you're looking to either take the CAT again, if you're using CAT 2024 as a mock run, because a lot of you might be in your second year of your college, you're not eligible to apply even if you crack the CAT, right? So if that's the case, I would highly urge you to check them out. CAT 2025 aspirants, definitely go check them out. I will add more details in the description box. Okay, now let's go to our CAT 2024 aspirants and let's see how we can choose the right question. Okay, so in verbal, what I used to do is I used to look for comfort topics. So what I did was, suppose there are 4 sets. Okay, one is on sports, one's on psychology, one's on archaeology, and the other is on science. I personally have a soft corner for psychology. So when I go through each set, which I'd probably spend like 10 seconds on each set, I'd see which topic is something that I actually like. If I like the topic, I will choose that set first. Now, why do I do that? Because when I like a topic, the chances of me actually engaging with it actively and engaging with it quickly are much higher. Agar mujhe topic pasand hi nahi aaya, to chances are I'm not going to focus on it. Chances are I'll just be like, yaar, ye kya paka raha hai? Sorry, ye paka raha hai. Anyway, so there is that problem, right? You want to, what is RC all about? RC is about how you can read, how you can do maximum number of questions in the minimum amount of time. Because see, no question is impossible to do. If you have a lot of time, you can attempt every RC. The trick or the talent is to actually identify maximum number of questions in minimum amount of time and do them correctly. So for that, it is important that you look at a topic you like. Now this is not a foolproof method. Chances are there कि जो topic आपको बहुत पसंद है उसमें से ही सबसे difficult set आ सकती है, but that's fine. This is a good starting point. So don't take this as holy grail. Don't dive in saying, okay, this is my favorite topic, I'm going to hold on to this and I won't move forward until I crack this. Don't do that. But it's a good place to start, because oftentimes what happens is that we get confused between a lot of questions. We're like, abhi ye karu ya wo karu, question set 1 karu ya set 3 karu. So a good place to start is to actually look at your comfort with that topic. And it might happen so that you're not comfortable with any of the topics. That is also a possibility, in which case then you try to start reading it and then see which one is clicking best with you. Okay, because RC is all about attention spans, and if you are able to pay attention, you can crack it quicker. Okay, so that's for RC. Now, how I would divide my time between VA and RC is that I would spend around 30 minutes for RCs and 10 minutes for VA. Of course, this can be, you can do a plus minus 5 minutes up or down, depending on your comfort areas, depending on your comfort with these topics. Okay, now when it comes to DILR and quant, what I did was I would look for topics that I have done before. So like if I've done a lot of questions on scheduling, I would actively go and search for those scheduling questions. So I'd see, so when my section opens up, when my DILR section opens up, what I would do is I'd actually go and see where my scheduling questions are or where my sequencing questions are. If I find a sequencing question, I will start directly with that. See, now the reason I'm saying this is because if you have comfort with a certain topic, if you've done the same kind of questions, see in verbal you'll not get the same question ever again, but if you feel comfortable with that question, chances are you'll engage better with it. And when you engage better with it, you will actually focus better and you will feel less pressure. So I would highly recommend this. So now if you go to quant, what will you do in quant, right? What I did was I looked at arithmetic questions. So when I used Mark for review, I'd look at arithmetic, algebra, geometry. If I saw questions from any other topic, I'd just chuck it. I'm like, mujhe nahi karna ye sab. So using this method, how it really helped is I would tackle only questions that I've dealt with before. And in the good part about DILR and quant is that quite often questions get recycled in terms of patterns. The numbers will never be the same, but you might have definitely done a question like that before, sometime before that, in some mock or somewhere or the other, okay, or maybe in a previous year's question paper. So the key takeaway basically from this video is that when you are tackling a question from your when you're tackling a question on the D-Day, look for comfort topics. If comfort topics are it's not working out, then go through each question, put pen to paper, especially if it's DILR or quant, and start writing it, because looks can be very deceptive. Sometimes you might look at a question and be like, oh, this looks very difficult. Chances are it's not that difficult. So what you have to do is actually put pen to paper and start solving it, so you can then gauge whether this is doable or not. So ऐसे शक्ल से मत judge करो किसी question को या किसी इंसान को भी, but what you have to do is actually give it a chance, give each question a fair chance. But it's okay to have favorites. It's okay to say, I like psychology, so I will try starting with the psychology passage first. But it could happen, like I mentioned earlier, it can happen so that this psychology passage is the toughest passage out of all the RCs in your slot. So if that happens, be quick to let go. It is okay to have a favorite. It is okay to start with a favorite. But if you feel this is not working out, you have to quickly switch gears. Okay? So I hope that helped. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box. I will try to answer them. Best of luck. If you have any specific questions that you want me to address through my videos, drop them in the comments box and I'll try to make videos on them. Best of luck. You're almost there. You've got this.